Hello, I'm Dina Titus, your Congresswoman from District 1. Lo siento, pero no hablo español muy bien. Un poquito, nada más. Pero ojalá que mejore. Please join me in recognizing September as National Hispanic Heritage Month. District 1 perfectly exemplifies the ways in which Hispanic tradition, language, and arts have been intricately woven throughout our collective American culture since the very founding of our nation. Here in Las Vegas, nearly 1/3 of the total population and over 40% of those under 18 identify themselves as Hispanic. Residents hail from all the Latin American countries and many islands in the Caribbean. And it's easy to see the indelible mark that Hispanics of all backgrounds have made on our society. Our city, state, and some of our roads and landmarks are in Spanish, perfectly representing the many ways in which Latino culture has shaped our lives. From the Venezuelan restaurant Las Arepas to the Salvadoran Las Pupusas, from the Cardenas market to Doña Maria's tamales, from the beautiful Mexican dance group Comparsa Morelense to the informative newspaper El Mundo and the Puerto Rican Association Peruvian Chamber of Commerce. Our community, our economy, and our personal lives are enriched every day by the many different Hispanic influences in Las Vegas. Every year in September and October, we pause to recognize National Hispanic Heritage Month. But this year, this special month is not only a celebration of Latino heritage and culture, it must also be a call to action for all Americans. Our borders are overflowing with children searching for a better life. Our schools are filled with dreamers brought here as babies by parents who only want to give them a brighter future. And our cities are bustling with hard-working Americans who every day have to live in fear of being deported. We can no longer afford to ignore these problems that divide, discriminate, and disadvantage large segments of our population. For too long, our immigration system has been broken and unjust. But despite my efforts and the efforts of my Democratic colleagues to fix it, reform continues to remain out of reach. Last summer, the Senate passed a comprehensive immigration bill, but for over a year now, Republican leadership in the House has refused to take up the mantle of reform and make it law. Comprehensive reform is a moral imperative and an economic necessity that we must get done so the 11 million people who live and work and rear their families in our country, including over 150,000 people right here in Southern Nevada, can finally come out of the shadows and pursue their American dream. So I'm pleased to recognize Hispanic Heritage Month, and I hope you will join me in celebrating the many contributions the Latino community has made in District 1 and throughout our country. I look forward to seeing you at an event, at a fiesta, or at a performance highlighting Hispanismo here in District 1 and throughout the Valley. So sometime this month I'll look for you. And recuerden, adelante, siempre adelante.